What's good, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Kendrick. We got a good one for you today. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. We're talking LSU and Iowa. The Women's National Championship game went down on Sunday, but that's kind of the afterthought today. It's about LSU's Angel Reese and Iowa's Caitlyn Clark and the, can't see me, hand gesture. Social media caught fire and has a lot of different opinions on this. Had a bunch of people on the sideline, mostly fanatics or fans as I call them, calling Angel Reese classless, ghetto, unsportsmanlike what she did. And the thing is, Caitlyn Clark had actually started that gesture a couple of games ago, but she was being called, had swag, and she was one of those showing that grit. So you see the difference here. I don't even have to say it. You see the difference here. Personally speaking, I think as a competitor, all is fair in love and war. Again, Caitlyn Clark is a baller. Let me first say that. She showed me a lot. That young lady got skills. But she got a little swag and she was showing some confidence too, especially that South Carolina game. If you watched it, she was backing off, basically disrespecting South Carolina shooters, waving them off, you know. In one game, I did see the highlights. She talked trash to, I forgot what team it was, but she told them to look at the score, shut up and look at the score. But, you know, no scrutiny on her behavior. But then Angel Reese dishes it out, and now she's called all kind of names. And that just shows you the difference here that we see when it comes to race, even in sports. When, you know, people say they don't see race, stop it. We all see race. But this situation, I think is totally uncalled for. Everybody's talking about that, but nobody's talking about how great a game this was and how this can really catapult the women's college game to a whole nother level. But everybody is banking, is wanting to run with the Caitlyn Clark and the Angela Reese deal. You know, this kind of reminds me of Magic and Bird a little bit. When you think back to how people was trying to pit them two against each other. I mean, far as race-wise, a lot of people on the sidelines, and Larry Bird didn't fall for it. Magic didn't fall for it either. So I'm not surprised that this is going on, but I would say that I didn't have a problem with Angel Reese doing it. You got, you know, you back it up. If you can back it up, you can walk the walk, you can talk the talk. Again, Caitlyn Clark has done it and was doing it, and she was backing it up and talk the talk. But one time, if you're doing it, if you got that swag like that, you got to understand sometimes you ain't going to win them all. So sometimes you got to take it just as good as you can dish it out. So I'm not even focusing on those players. It's not them that have the issue. It's the people on the sideline, the social media. They blowing this up. The commenters, and people can say maybe I'm blowing it up. I'm not really blowing it up. I'm just bringing attention to. I didn't have a problem with what Angel Reese did. I didn't have a problem with what Caitlyn Clark did as well. They both are competitors. They both ballers, and they got swag. It was what it was. And then at the end of the day, if you lose, again, you gotta be man or woman enough to take it like a champ. And Caitlyn Clark, she had to take it. She didn't even seem to be bothered by it, in her opinion. So that's my thoughts on it. I'd like to know yours. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think. I'm Kendrick. We'll see you on the other side. I'm out. Deuces.